Right, so that weren't excellent, were it? God. 3-0 away at West Ham, and I think that might be one of the worst I felt after a game all season. They cruised. I think my summary of the game just is that teams needed to be at their absolute best to beat us last season. You look at like Liverpool and City for that when they came to Bramall Lane. They needed to be at their best to beat us. West Ham were at half tilt on Monday night, on absolute half tilt, and they cruised. Lingard, who obviously could have been on our books, but we'd have never afforded them wages, ran the show in the middle, but didn't really need to work that hard to do that. And I hate throwing players under the bus. I really do. So I don't want to single out, but Norwood. But again, it's another goal from him. As much as I love what he's done for the club, it's another individual error. Because all our mistakes cost us every single week. Thought Stevens were poor at left wing back as well. I think he might be done, but I hope he proves me wrong now I've said that. Same with Norwood. Although the team places in the team might be limited, but that you can hear it in my voice that just going back to Monday night, it's such a depressing game. And it's just ticking them off now. The games, try and not finish bottom and have a good go next year. Oh God, we've got more games. Go on, Blades.
Hello everyone, it's Mark from the Tufty Club. We're going to talk a little bit about that defeat at West Ham. It's kind of all doom and gloom, isn't it? So I know Ian Goodnick and Hal on the Sheffield United way had Dean Hammond on, so I thought for a bit of positivity, let's get the most positive man who's ever been associated with Sheffield United on, and let's speak to Nigel Adkins. Nigel, are you there?
Hiya, morning everyone. Great to see you. Hey, the Blades might be relegated. All the players are injured. You can't go to any games. But look at the positives. It's a wonderful day out there. The birds are singing, fresh air, wind's blowing. That might be the porridge I've had this morning. Let's focus on the things you can do well. Get yourself a journal. Oh, it's me.
Oh, yeah.
A6 twin wire notebook. Write down 3 things that you can do each day. So I've wrote them down. Have breakfast. Nutrition is important. Buy a cap. For Jordan's birthday today, 58. The goat, bit of hoops. And thirdly, put the bins out. 3 things. Cleansing. So, sense of achievement. But I've actually done those 3 things now, so nothing else to do actually the rest of the day. But anyway, have a great day, everybody. Is this what we've come to? Nigel Adkins impressions? Is this how bad things have got?
I love the man. My day doesn't start until I've heard him say, "Morning, everyone. Trust you've slept well." Like, no, I've not slept well. It's lockdown. I'm not expending enough energy. I'm having weird dreams, and more importantly, losing terrible games of football. Well, not terrible, but the West Ham game just it's not conducive to good sleep. That sort of stuff, is it?
I've even put this shirt on from the great season. I was gonna talk about him introducing the old lads, Samo, Jay, Ricey, Dino, but I didn't do that. But the last defeat, they all seem to just blend into one.
I don't know. We've been alternating defeats with wins, haven't we, recently? So it's not quite the same. But we're back to 2 wins on the bounce, and it was just wasn't that good, was it?
I've reflected, and I think on the evening I thought we were abysmal, but I'll probably upgrade it to just rubbish now. So slightly better than perhaps I thought on the night. But if there's a game invented of that tippy tappy sideways backwards, going nowhere, can't cross, can't shoot, we're going to ace that.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was like I've never played it, but it's how I imagine Subbuteo rugby to be. They're just sort of moving forward in one slow, methodical line, getting nowhere, and then when you get to about 25 yards out, just losing any sort of clue of what you were supposed to be doing, and then just passing it back and starting again, or losing it.
And then one of your players snaps like Egan near the end, and you have to glue him on the fire.
your mum's walked in with your tea and trod on him. So yeah, it's very Subbuteo. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was quite a comfortable win for West Ham. I don't think all the cliches, but I don't think they really got out of the neutral. It was just easy for them, weren't it? They just comfortably won the game.
Well, if you're going to go through for Gear's metaphors, they were just sat in neutral, idling away, waiting for us. And then as soon as we broke down, they were straight into fifth, bomb down the other end, score or get a penalty, back into neutral again, waiting for us to cock it up or just slowly plod. So, yeah, it's quite easy for them, weren't it? We weren't terrible, and at times, well, we had a lot of the ball, but it just not really good enough.
No, I think for the last 15-20 minutes, we looked like we were feeling sorry for ourselves. I've used the dog analogy before, but we looked sort of a bedraggled mongrel that was sort of waiting in the rain, sort of whimpering, ready to be shot.
Ready to be shot? What kind of vets did you go to?
But it's going to be a really long, drawn-out end to the season because, you know, we are down, aren't we? And it's just, you're going to watch the games of your club, you love them, but I don't really see any different. For Fulham next, that's all I think. The next games are just...
Yeah.
Well, where to start with that one then? Another defeat in the capital, and this miserable season just carries on. I mean, I will say one thing, I don't think it was a 3-0 game in a million years, and I thought up until a certain point on the pitch, up until that final third, I thought at times we played some really good stuff. I thought Ampadu got into some good little positions, and Osborne, particularly in the first half, we moved the ball around quite well, to be honest, but then what has been the case this season, we get up into the final third and we just seem to have no idea. I think, you know, the chance from McGoldrick's a great chance and a great ball by Ollie Norwood. Other than that, we didn't really have too much, and they looked dangerous on the break numerous of times, and obviously we give away an absolute stupid penalty by Mr. Ollie Norwood again, who should be nowhere near the first team at this minute in time. He's low on confidence, keeps giving the ball away, and I do not know why Wilder continues to pick him. We're probably short on options in midfield, I get that, but we can play McGoldrick in a 10, and you know there is other way around it. For me, Ollie Norwood should be nowhere near that team at this minute in time, and so far it's proven that Brighton and Fulham were probably right to get rid of him because he looks nowhere near a Premier League player. Again, you know, I look at John Lundstram. Why do people want him to sign a new contract? If people want to tell me why, then I'll listen, but I really don't see it. I can accept as not being good enough. What I can't accept is not trying. The third goal for me is the worst of the lot. You know, Jagielka's at fault as well, but the lad, is it Fredericks, you know, they're walking and closing him down and he scores, and I feel sorry for Ramsdale because he made big saves tonight, and you know the 10 in front really let him down, and I think they let Wilder down as well. So yeah, usually disappointing night, and I'm so frustrated because they just players on that pitch that they don't even look like they're trying, to be honest, and it's really frustrating watching.
Hi guys, quick review for Johnny at Shoreham View. West Ham game, shit to be honest, weren't it? Proper dog shit, like awful. Norwood should hold his head in shame, but at the same time, can't drop him because who are you going to bring in? Some child? It's got to a point now where we are scraping the barrel, and Norwood, who's out of form, unfortunately for him, can't get back into form because he's having to play and he's having to get subbed after 45 minutes, 65 minutes, 70 minutes because he's that bad, and you put him Bernie on and you're making him play in some weird 10-7 role, which is unheard of, to be honest. I mean, it was so deep at times, but we're just not fluid. That game against West Ham, diabolical, to be honest. They need to forget about it, they need to move on from it, and then they need to focus on the next game. Next game's massive, but it's rotation. We can't rotate the middle of the park when there's nobody fit. Sander Berg coming back will be a blessing in disguise, but it sounds like he's played his last game for us. He's finished. So, is what it is. Up the blade.
So, West Ham 3, Sheffield mistake galore United FC. Once again, our own faults. Catalogue of errors for the first one. Conceding from a set piece again, and the third one just nonchalant walking about, waiting for West Ham just to put it in back at net. Apart from that, I thought we played decent football. Just no end product, storied season, tippy-tappy football sometimes, all the way, looked pretty, and just nothing at the end of it. McGoldrick, probably on another day, could have had an hat-trick. It's just not going to happen for us. West Ham, they didn't look too sparkling either. I don't know how they're up there in top 4. Well, was. So that's about it.
Okay, we lost 3-0 to West Ham, but that was never a 3-0 game in a million years. Though we were playing well. Second half, it were all us with ball. And it's alright, people say, no, we don't create now. McGoldrick should have had 2, maybe 3 there. Quality chances. Really were. And then if we're back in game, it's a different story. They break away with pace, which is what we're susceptible to. Lingard. Could he have been ours? We don't know, but his pace on break was difference between 2 sides. Then he get a corner and we can't defend set pieces again. I like Ampadu, but he's rubbish at set pieces. He's marking and he's always caught iron crosses. So, and then last 15 minutes we were dead. Lundstrom were dead on his feet. I can't believe Basham's challenge for their goal, but that's where things are. We're struggling. And now Egan's out. I just wish season were over. I've never known a season like it. These injuries are just ridiculous. Fleck comes back in, shows form, and then he's mysteriously ill. Incredible.
It's a nice winter morning. Great to get out. Get some fresh air into your lungs. Sorry, I'm just trying to be Nigel Atkins when he does his motivational things, but I can't do it. Certainly not after that display. Oh Jesus wept. I mean, it's just like I think it summed the season up. We were alright in terms of having the ball and all that sort of stuff, and then we didn't create anything. They scored basically from a corner once again. We didn't defend well, we didn't attack well. We looked fairly alright on the ball, but nothing really happened. Yeah. I'm fed up. I think everyone has the breaking point this season, and that were mine. If you could tell me now that all our games will be cancelled from now till the end of the season, I'd happily take that right off you, because it's just awful. I didn't even do the view from because I was just that sort of fed up with it all. So I don't really got much to say, I'm going to be honest with you, because it's just repeating the same things as I do on Blaze Pod and every time I've done a video for Johnny on Shoreham View. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to listen to some Radiohead and stare into the distance.